So let's go ahead and get started. So now that we've run a backup, I'm going to run through a typical scenario. You can see here that in the Azure pack, or the tenant UI for the Azure pack, you can see here that the user's VM that they've created is in a missing status. And if we go to the Hyper-V server itself, you can see that the virtual machine has actually been deleted. So what I'm going to walk through really quickly is show you how quick and easy it is to go through the Avamar UI and perform that recovery itself. So I'm just going to click here on the restore and then go through on the clients and pick the Hyper-V server that has the virtual machine. And you can see here I ran the backup, and we have backups on the 7th and the 15th of this particular Hyper-V server. I'm going to go to the most recent backup I just took. So it's just as easy as selecting the RPO. Again, all natively in the Avamar UI. And then in here you can see my VM right away, link server. So all I'm going to do to recover that link server VM is select it and then say right click and say restore now. And then in here I can specify some options. For performance reasons, I'm turning off encryption. And then there's flexibility on how we can recover that VHD, or the Hyper-V VM. I'm going to restore to the original server in this demo, but Avamar also gives you the ability to restore to a different Hyper-V server or location, or we can restore just the raw virtual machine files for manual provisioning as well. But I'm just going to do an original Hyper-V server recovery, and then all I have to do is just say OK, and the restore request kicks off. And once that clears, I can now look at the activity pane, and there it is. The recovery job is now running. And as you can see, very quickly our restore process for that virtual machine has completed. So now what I'm going to do is go into the Hyper-V Manager, and you can see here that the VM is back in our Hyper-V Manager on the Hyper-V server, and now it's in a saved state. So simply what I will do is just go here and then just say start, and it will actually start the VM, restoring it from the saved state. And we can see it's been succeeded, and now our virtual machine is running. So when I go now to the Azure Pack view, in a little while we should actually get a refresh of the fact that this virtual machine is now in a saved state, and pretty soon will be running. There we go. So now that the VM is back and running, our tenant can access and use that UI. So we will go in and just say connect, just to show you that it is in fact running. And we're connecting via the console, and here you go. I now run into the VM and can log in. So you can see how quick and easy it is using Avamar and the EMC Data Protection Suite to recover virtual machines in a Hyper-V Azure private cloud environment. Thanks for watching.